Hello, my Pisces sisters. This is your reading for November 11th to the 15th. So let's get started. Alright. The situation, you have to avoid staying idle, careless, and discouraged because there's some extraction, maybe some theft here. I see you working hard, but there's a possibility that someone is, stealing from you. Possibly overseas, or going overseas, or flying overseas. Maybe an air sign. Earth, air, either earth or air. In the past. Now, over here, I see you like not doing anything about it. Some of you know about it. I'm talking to you. You've been working your ass off from people to take from you. You're over here, contemplating, or maybe the person is trying to figure out what to do with the abundance that they have taken, having the world in the palm of their hand here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't stay idle. You have to stand up for yourself, because some of this is, is in your past, but is still, or is pouring into the present. The outcome of this, if something changes, like, you're conforming. You gotta find the courage to do your own thing, to find your passion and go with it. And, watch what you have. Watch the people around you. With everything that's going on, with everybody and what's going on, like, a lot of people, they're lazy. They just want to take from the people who want to work hard, obviously. And you've been working your ass off. Now, for those of you who have been taking, you're probably going to end up conforming. You're going to be in a situation where this person's going to end up confronting you. And, there's a possibility that whatever you've been trying to plan with this is going to end up crumbling. You've left, you had a long journey with this. But no matter where you run, your past, yourself, like, it always follows you wherever you go. You're no different. There's definitely justice coming up. All the righteousness, everything is going to balance itself out here. Whoever's doing, the betraying, they're going to get theirs. Stay calm. Claim what's yours. You have to claim what's yours. You see the scales, the sword, the person who's doing this, like I said, probably earth or air, maybe even fire, because the fire signs have been messing with people, especially the air signs. So you have to be careful. Soon, if not completely, it's going to start equaling itself out. You see yourself as weak, simple-minded, don't, shit happens to everybody. People are, will always be taken advantage of, always have, always will. It just happened to be your turn, or maybe you're the person that feels that you're weak and you can't do anything. You have no skills, and you're just taking from people. Either way, you have to find your courage, your backbone, and do what you need to do. Okay? There's a lot of jealousy, a lot of quarrels, possibly, coming from, again, the fire signs, the Aries, the Leo, the Sagittarius. Like I said, they've been messing with a lot of people. Here, there's air. The swords are air. There's air here. What else? There's earth here, pentacles right here. There's two fire signs, two fire energies. Your hopes and fears, like, you have there's conclusions, there's closings of happy issues. You're victorious, you're healing. You have to find your courage. You have to put don't be afraid of putting your foot down. Don't at all. Because I know, like, Pisces, they're really in touch. All water signs you're there. You get stuck in your emotion. You see that there's water here and here. The cups are water energy as well. So you have, and there's water in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of your reading is all water. So you're definitely here. There's definitely air and air. Somebody's having problems with a Leo. There's definitely air and fire in your vicinity. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's three air elements here. What else? For those of you who are in to numerology, you have 2 2s right next to each other, right here. The two of wands and the 2 of swords. That's about it. And then you have another way of looking at it is you have 2, 3 of cups, the 4 of the swords, the 5, which is the Hierophant, is the number 5, and that's it, 5, at least in that order. So I don't, I know these, to some people numerology means something to them. Basically, the whole, the new direction that's going in, there's a possible marriage of some sort of alliance. You're probably gonna, the person, there's gonna be mercy here. Whether it's gonna be mercy, there's gonna be mercy on the person who is doing all the wronging. So if you're the person that's been doing all, has been deceitful and stuff like that, count your blessings, appreciate it, learn your lesson, and move forward. Because if you continue down this path, obviously it's going to lead you to only trouble and heartache. There's a lot of goodness and inspiration coming in. Work on that. Take advantage of that. Don't be afraid to create, to move forward. Now, let's see what what advice the angels have. What advice do you have for our Pisces sisters from November 15th to the 30th? You know, there's going to be justice. Obviously, judgment. You know. Alright, the first one that popped out is Archangel Uriel. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Right here. Okay. Now, the other card that came up is Archangel Gabriel. With the leadership, it's time for you to assume your leadership and power and position and lovingly guide others. So, you know, it's okay to have mercy, you know, but find the courage to put your foot down and defend yourself, you know, but lead with dignity, lead with, you know, lead with power, lead by example. Okay, now, for those of you who have yes or no questions, hold it in your mind. We're about to get it. Now, I used a playing card, so the hearts is yes, the diamonds is a possibility, the spades are no, and the clubs are possibly not. So what answers do you hold for our Pisces sisters from? Okay. And the answer is no. You got the spades. So that is your reading for November 15th to the 30th. And you'll be seeing me in 2 weeks for your next reading on the 1st. So hang in there. Find your courage. Lead by example. You know, there's no reason to be bickering or fighting. It's not gonna help you. So do what you need to do and move on. Until next time, stay blessed.